Okay, now for the sign of Leo, I'm going to light my incense or my candles in front of you so that you can see. Today we're working with sage. This is my spirit candle. Okay. Now for the sign of Leo, we are going to be working with Leo. Usually, Leo is from July 22nd to the end of August, and then after that we go into Virgo. I'm sorry I was late with doing these videos. I am a teacher, and I had a lot of grading to do this week, and the demands of the end of the school year have really taken its toll amongst family matters as well. And while I'm shuffling my deck, I want to read you what's really going on for the month. We've got a lot going on for the month of May. Okay, I've got my notes here. The new moon is going to be in Taurus on the 26th. On the 27th, which has already passed, we went into waxing phase in Taurus, ruled by Venus and Mother Earth. On the 30th of April, we had Walpurgis night, and then on May 1st, we have Valentine. Mercury is in retrograde until the 3rd, and that didn't go well, and until the 3rd, and then the 4th goes direct. However, and I'm going to say this, however, Mercury may still feel like it's in retrograde. Its effects will still be there until about the 8th or the 9th of May. And then on the 10th, we're going to have Scorpio go into our hair full moon, which is going to be on the 10th. It's a watery, strong, emotional, reflective full moon in Scorpio, ruled by Pluto, water sign. He wants you to feel, like there is just nothing else for you to do, okay? This full moon is going to be in 20 degrees. The color of that day will be yellow, incense, honeysuckle. This is also Vestic Day, which is a tribute to the goddess Vesta, time to decorate our altars and flowers, and a day of purity and serenity, hearth, home, and family, because she is the sign of being a virgin and being pure and being in its most purest state, okay? And then this is going to go, the full moon is actually going to be in its highest potential at 4:52 Eastern Standard Time. I'm sorry, 5:42 Eastern Standard Time, 4:42 Central Standard Time in Scorpio. It wants us to dig deeper below the surface. It's ruled by Pluto, and with it's going to be in the sun, sextiling the moon to assist us to go deeper. Scorpio rules the sexual organs as well, so it might be a good time for reproduction. If you want to reproduce or try to make a baby, that might be a good time to try to grow a family. It has to do with rebirth and digging deeper within ourselves, releasing things that no longer serve us anymore. It's going to go, and I want to talk a little bit about Ketu and Rahu, which is, Ketu is the south node, or the dragon's tail, which is, is going to have a grand trine in Saturn, which is our past. in Sagittarius this month, and Rahu, it's our north node, which is the dragon's head, which is moving us forward, new changes, new developments, new transformations. That's going to be in Uranus, which is our future. And so this month, it's trying to teach us to go and release things and get rid of things that no longer serve us. I don't know why this is not working. Maybe it's telling me we're ready. Um, Also, it's trying to find new transformations, new achievements, okay? Do things in a new way. Don't stay in the ugly old past, okay? The full moon has many incredible healing states. It's a day of balance and transformation and healing and looking deeper within ourselves. And I don't mean just looking at the surface. I mean effing looking at all the shit that we dealt with in the past, especially for me, because I'm a Pisces, in the past couple of years, and Saturn has been shit load of crap going on. Many signs have had that. So look at what's going on in the past. Look at how we need to change. We need to change ourselves. Don't do things the same way anymore. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. You're going to need to do things in a different way. Do them differently. Um, You know, it's a really great time for rebirth on the earth. The water signs have a great, this is great reflection time for them. For fire and air signs, it's great for creativity. Mars is going to square Neptune. And so, Mars is moving forward. And Neptune, as we know, because it's the 12th sign in Pisces, or the 12th house in Pisces, excuse me, it's all about illusion. So we have to be careful. We want to move forward, but we don't want to drown ourselves in the illusionment that this is all working for us. We need to get real this month and stay in reality. Okay. On the 11th, the moon will return to its waning phase for study and banishing and releasing things that are no longer serve us again. It's time for you to take your power back and just like say, if you don't get along with someone anymore, why are you keeping them around? If you're dating someone and they're not good for you, why are you keeping them around? If something's not working for you at home, why are you keeping it in the house? Why? Don't do it. Okay. And then next we have the new moon on the 25th in Gemini, and that's June is going to be a fantastic month for many of us. I've already started reading those charts. And the waxing phase in Gemini will start again on the 26th. Okay? Be in your Dharma, who you really are in this world. Reflect and look at what you need to change, move forward, continue with transforming yourself differently. No, don't do the same things that no longer serve you. Okay? That's my forecast for this month. Different signs, I go deeper into different things. Some signs, Cancerians, and I went into a little bit of a deeper reading because the water signs are being affected a lot this month with this full moon because it's in Scorpio. And Scorpio is a water sign. He is tough. He is all about deep, 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 soulful looking back at who you are, deep, 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 soulful conversations. When he says he's going to do something, he does it. Pluto is a strong aspect, and with the full moon being in Pluto this month on the 10th of May, it's time for all signs to really, really think about how we're going to get out of Ketu, our karmic past, in Saturn, which is our past, and which is going to be in Sagittarius, the dragon's tail, and Rahu, which is the dragon's head, which is going to be in Uranus, which is our future. What do we want to get rid of? Our shadow past, and how we're going to change it to be more going forward in Rahu. Because whatever you're doing in Ketu is no longer going to work for you. And if you continue trying to do that, it's not going to work. You're going to start having problems in your life. You're going to have to move forward. Transformation, deep thought, look deeper within yourselves. Okay, with that said, we're going to go on with this reading for Leo. The sign of Leo is getting there. I'm having problems, and that's it. So good. This is your significator, which is in Leo. Okay, the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands comes in. He's right side up. He's the hero. He comes back from a victory, and he is on his game. He is the victorious soldier, the captain of the army, but you have it in reverse, and that kind of means a little bit of arrogance, a little bit of not being in with not being honest with yourself, so to speak. This is what covers you. Wow. And you're a Leo, so you have fire sign wands. This is the Nine of Wands, and she's defending herself. So maybe you're coming in from a battle, you're feeling a little arrogant about that. You're not in yourself, and then you're defending yourself because that covers you, and that's always right side up. This crosses you. Air sign, Page of Swords. Okay, he's a messenger, but he's also a really ambitious young man, and or young lady, and he comes in. He's ready for the battle. He's ready for the fight. He's ready to do whatever it takes to get it done with that message, with that, you know, with that battle that you obviously came from. Wow, that's great. Again, wow, wands again. Wands, wands, wands. 3 wands in a row. 8 of wands in reverse. Okay? This is, wow, I am in shock that you have all these wands. 8 of wands is like, you are just bringing it in here. Okay? You had the 6 of wands. Okay? The 6 of wands is, again, it's delay for a project, delay in success, not being recognized for who you are. Again, a little bit of arrogance, hard work, you know, cross conditions. And then you had the 9 of wands, okay, which is, you know, defeating, battling. You're battling. It's like, wow, you're just like having this battle with everyone. I don't know what's going on here. Delay projects, delay things, and you had that right side up. So that's good. It's stamina, it's courage, it's protection. Okay, it's protecting yourself, misrepresentation. So you're coming in from, you're having delays, you have battling yourself, you're protecting yourself. Then you have the Page of Wands. Page of Swords, and he comes in and he's bringing a message, but he's also a protector. He's also defending himself. And then you have the 8 of Wands, which is in reverse, and it's a situation that drags on forever. So there's delay in a project. You're defending yourself. You have the Page of Swords. He comes in. He's also defending. He's a messenger. He's also defending himself. Then you have the 8 of Wands, and you're still defending yourself. You're still having that problem. There's a situation that's going on forever and ever and ever. With this is a situation that's going on forever. This is at the foot of your foundation, and this is a situation that's going on forever. You have a problem fixing this situation. Now, I don't want to say what the situation can be. So you got to delay in a project. You're defending yourself. Again, you're defending yourself. And then, you have delays. You have a delay in a project, a delay in a situation. You're stuck in this situation you can't get out of. And then what's waiting you is the star. And it's upright. Now, the star means balance. Are you losing your balance? The star can mean other things too. It has to do with liquids. The star can also have to do with alcohol, emotions, balancing your emotions, balancing your alchemy, balancing your life, balancing your outcome. Look at the stars. Okay? Look at the stars. There's 8 of them, and the biggest one is in the middle. It's balancing the planets, balancing your world. Look at she's balancing. She's balancing. It also has to do with emotions. There's water in the picture. This also can be a card where we're having a problem by balancing with alcohol or some sort of addiction. If that's the problem, you're not balancing something in your life. That's waning. Waning means in the past. But there's a situation at the foot of your foundation that says you're stuck in something and you can't get rid of the problem. So I might need to look at that. Oh, now you have the Queen of Swords that crowns you. This is what may or may not happen, is crowned you. Oh, I'm sorry, let me go back. The Queen of Swords. Okay, and she's a toughie, man. She don't take no shit from anybody. She's pretty tough. Okay, she is the one person you do not want to mess with. She is typically, she is a Libra. She's an air sign. Okay, she is the natural element of air. And she doesn't take crap from anybody. She's the emotional element of water as well. But all queens have the element of water. Okay, this is a message that you need to assert your independence and stand up for yourself. Again, battling. Wow, this is great because this falls right into the reading. Battling yourself, asserting yourself, personal development. You need to assert your independence and say, I'm standing up for myself. You are not crossing this line. I am taking what I own and I'm going with it. That's it. Assertiveness, personal, professional development, strong of mind. Oh, and this is what may or may not come. And this is not good, Leo. I'm sorry. Okay, so you come in with a delay or with delays, and then you're battling yourself. Then you have the Page of Swords that's sending you a message, which is also defending yourself. Then you have a delay in a project or a delay in something that you're doing in your life. Then you're having this here balancing act with the star because it's balancing yourself, balancing your water, balancing your alchemy, balancing if you're having problems with alcohol, balancing your emotions, balancing your world, balancing in the planets that you have in your houses. And then again, you have defending yourself, personal achievement, personal independence, a personal assertiveness, standing on your own, drawing a line. But here, and what is to come, you have the Five of Pentacles. And upright, I'll put this like this so you can see it. Upright, you see it, okay? There's the pentacles and then there's the flower there at the bottom. So it's cold. It's saying all hope. It's cold in there. All hope is gone, but there might be still some hope left with that flower, still the last flower being there. When it's in reverse, it's really bad. You're battling something that I'm not sure what it is. And it could be family, it could be friends, it could be work, it could be personal addictions, it could be you're having problems with siblings, you may be battling something with your children, you might be battling something at home, okay? Career, but when it's in reverse, it's a loss. It's representing a major loss. A major loss. Hopes and fears. Again, a wand. The Knight of Wands. This is not. This Knight of Wands is actually a Virgo, but he's the one that comes in and says, "I'm coming in. I'm taking control of things. We're going to do it." He's a swift, fast person. He's like, no joke, I'm coming in, I'm taking care of it, I'm doing it, we're getting her done. But this is more Virgo personalities. So if you have a lot of Virgo, either in your sun sign or in your moon sign, or I'm sorry, you're Leo, so your sun sign is going to be Leo. But if you have Virgo in your moon sign and your ascendant sign, you might have some of these personality traits where you your hopes and fears. Maybe you're going to take your Virgo personality traits. Virgos are big perfectionists. They come in, and this guy comes in swift and fast. So you might have some of that personality where you're going to take all this that you think is that may be hoping that might be lost, and you're going to repair it. You're going to come in fast and repent, take care of it. Okay, your family, community, surroundings is the Tower. And the Tower represents, and it's a major arcana card, the Tower represents disruption. And it also represents changes, major changes, upheavals, changes in your life, changes in your house, changes with your family, big time changes. I mean, this is like changing your home, changing your job, changing your family, changing your siblings, big, big, big changes. This is something that it's an upheaval. Look at the house here. It's blown off its top. Okay, the Tower is arguments, trauma, frustration. You know, it's the star. It's ruled, the deities ruled in Mars and Zeus, and this is the astrological association with Mars. Upheaval, arguments with friends and family, not good. Okay, and then you have a lot of wands in your reading, Leo, and I know you're a fire sign, but I wasn't expecting you to have all these wands here. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 wands in your reading. Okay, your hopes and dreams, the Sun, the 6 of Cups, and it's in reverse. So that means, you know what, you need to be more childlike, get back to who you were, get back to being more childlike, okay? Get back to, in reverse, that means you've lost a lot of that. It's all serious now, but you need to be more childlike. Remember, like I said in my reading, Ketu is telling you to get rid of your karmic past. Get rid of whatever no longer serves you. Rahu is telling you need to change, and this is saying you need to be more childlike in reverse. Okay? You need to be more childlike. Your final outcome? Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I'm like in shock. The 5 of Wands. Oh my gosh, you've had so many wands, Leo, and you're a fire sign, so this is like, wow. Because wands are fire signs, and I'm like, wow, floored. I hate this card, because this is like petty squabbles, petty arguments, and most of the time has to do with, there's 5 here, family, friends, community, just disagreements, petty bullcrap, petty squabbles. See if you can see it. I'm gonna try to bend it a little bit because I know the light's in there. They're just arguing. They're just arguing. It's the 5 dragons battling it out. They're arguing, petty squabbles, petty agreements, petty disagreements, and then underneath though, which is good, you have the 3 of Cups. And 3 of Cups is, in my tradition as a pagan, it's getting together with your coven sisters, celebrating. This is a celebration card, getting together with the members of your family, your coven, your home, your family, and celebration. This is a celebration card. So this is a good card. So all this battling it out, you're going to have, in the end, it's going to turn out good. Okay? Excellent. I'm going to put that here so you can see that. And then I'm going to bring out my ancient oracle cards. And in this, I do past, present, and future. Now, past, it's usually like 2 or 3 months behind. Present, in the possible current state. And then future is like 2 or 3 months ahead of time, maybe 4 months, because each reading doesn't always exactly happen at that time. Like it's not gonna, and people get misled by this. Each reading, it doesn't always happen right away. It's kind of like something that kind of happens within days or weeks at a time, and then they kind of unfold themselves for you to see. So, in whether it's me or somebody else that you go to get a reading, they don't always happen right away. That doesn't feel good. One more time, and you know, you gotta have patience. Gotta have patience. Okay, there we go. All right, Hydromasi, which is illusion, and we know that Neptune and Mars are going to be um, squaring this month. So, like I said, Mars is the outgoing person. That's the sign. That's how that planet rules. It's outgoing. It's aggressive. It's like this the track guy that likes to run track. He's just like go, and he runs. Neptune is illusion in the 12th house, and it's in the 12th house of Pisces. So illusion. In the past, you might put all these ideas in your head, but they weren't working for you. Get out of illusion. Present. Wishbone. Affirmation. Again, meditate, meditate, meditate. Take time for self-reflection. May 9th and May 10th, especially because Scorpio is going to be going into the hair full moon. And Ketu wants you to get rid of your karmic past, your shadow past, and Rahu wants you to make new transformations. And Saturn in Sagittarius is the past, and Ketu and Uranus is the future. And Rahu, you need to go and meditate, and I want to say, just figure out what's been going on in your life. It says affirmation at the bottom of the card here. Affirmation. I'm sorry, I'm going to work on this video better. Affirmation, wishbone. Make a wish, make an affirmation. Figure out who you are, make your transformations, and move on. Affirmation. Wish for something, new transformation, a new way of life. That's beautiful. Especially with your reading, you had a lot of squabbling going on in your tarot reading for this month. And the seeker, drowsing rods, the seeker. And the seeker is someone who actually is a finder of things or seeks out the truth, a finder of information, a finder of someone who's clairvoyant, clairaudient, claircognizant. A seeker is somebody who can seek out things through the use of those techniques, or a seeker can also be, in lay's terms, for someone who is not of that being. A seeker is also someone who seeks the truth within themselves, seeks the truth within their family, seeks the truth in their community, and seeks the truth within their spiritual well-being to be a better person. Seeker. So that's fantastic, because you have all this going on with we all do, all of us, all the signs do, with Ketu and Rahu asking us the north and south. Ketu is the south node and Rahu is the north node. And we all have that in our signs, and it's asking us to change. It's asking us to make ourselves better, to have new affirmations, to seek out new possibilities, to get rid of the illusions in the past, to get rid of petty squabbles, and to work them out so that we have this celebration. Okay? And that's important. Now, this is my Celtic Oracle cards, and I love that because it's, if you see the circles in this world and in the other world, and of course I've got all this Celtic knots here. I don't know if you hear my Celtic music in the background, but I love it. I like to use it for meditation. Okay, there we go. And what do we have on the bottom? Oh, wow. A moon of, can't read it. Moon of consummation. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Because look at this, you have a celebration here too. Moon of consummation. So let me move this up a little bit so I can put it down. Moon, two people. Moon of consummation. Now this moon in Scorpio does help warn us to dig deeper. You have at the end of this tarot reading, you have celebration. At the end of this year, for my Celtic Oracle cards, Moon of consummation. It's the moon of, and it is because we just had Valentine, and Valentine is about hand fasting rituals, celebration, celebrating Mother Earth, rebirth of the earth, planting our seeds, going into the actual spring, summertime, all those celebrations of Mother Earth, and also hand fasting, which is a celebration, a ritual of marriage, of celebrating each other. It doesn't have to be that you're getting married. It could be celebration of your spouse. It could be celebration of you and your boyfriend. It could be a celebration of you and any other significant other that you have, whatever kind of partner that you have. That's beautiful because you've had all this petty squabbling and fighting it out and delays and being unbalanced with um, the star card, and then the five of pentacles, going through that coldness and having only the flower left over, which basically means all hope isn't lost, that even though that there are delays, all hope isn't lost. Then you had the Knight of Wands, and he goes in, and he's a Virgo. He goes in like the personality of a Virgo sign, and goes in, makes it makes it perfect again, and tries to anyway, and goes in and makes those changes. Yeah, we might have petty squabbles with families and relatives and other consorts, but in the end, you have a celebration, and you had, affirmation. You have being more of a seeker of self and community and higher being with your spirituality, and getting rid of the illusion. And now you have the moon of consummation. And that's beautiful because it doesn't have to be just marriage. It could be confirmation with a friend, confirmation with a spouse, confirmation with your boyfriend, getting back to the groundedness where everything was beautiful again, being yourself, getting back to the holiness of being one. That feeling when you're one with someone, that it's so natural, it just works so beautifully. Moon of confirmation, and the moon of confirmation. This is a card of it's like meeting somebody, meeting your twin flame, or meeting your soul. I don't want to say soulmate. Twin flame is more like what I want to say. Someone, even if it's just a friend, someone who compliments you, who can complete your sentences, who can make you feel good and alive again. Moon of confirmation. Okay. So that's your reading, Leo. It's beautiful. I mean, you're going to have some delays. You're going to have some issues this month with, um, you know, projects or issues that you're trying to get off the ground that are not working. You're going to be a little bit. It says in the past that you're out of balance, and you've got to stand with the Queen of Swords. You've got to stand in your own. Put your line down in the sand and identify your personal indifferences. Be assertive. All hope is not lost. We still have the one flower left. Petty squabbles will disappear. You will have a celebration, and you will have moon of confirmation again. It will all come back to you again, but you have to put your personal work into it. Okay? The Queen of Swords, although you had 1, 2, 3, 4, you had 5 fire sign cards in your reading, Leo. That's tremendous. That you had all of your fire signs come out like all your wand cards come out like that, because they are Leo, Virgo type personalities. So that's great. It was a good reading for you, because they're telling you, your own tarot card signs are telling you what you need to change to make the circumstances better. There's more celebration, more moon of confirmation, and consummation, excuse me, and confirmation. Because when you meet somebody like this and you have a celebration like this, between people, there is a confirmation that things are better. Things are getting better. Okay. Thank you, Leo. And I hope this helped you. I hope this um, reading was good for you. I hope that things get better for you. Blessed be.